Hello, I'm Fred, and welcome back to PS4 Village Survival. Hey Bob, how's it going? How Marge and the kids? No. See you later. What are we doing today? What did I call you? Bob? Marge? Kids? Today, probably some more house building, and also our food, pretty much for the series. This is, if you can't tell, a automatic chicken cooker farm. I built it on Monotonous Minecraft. In that case, I built a one chunk one because why bother with this easy one? This is very simple to build. Let me slowly go over everything. Chest, hopper in a chest, slab on hopper, dispenser going into slab where baby chicks will come out when they grow tall. The lava will kill them, cook them, and shove them through here. We've got a hopper going in here. We'll put some chickens in there. This is on negative. It reads this, so if anything's in there, it'll fire off this observer. There's a piece of redstone underneath. There's a piece of glass there, so they connect with the redstone on top of that. That powers that. That powers this. That shoots the eggs out there so chickens come out. Are we all clear? Good. Now, let's see where I've put my very small stack of eggs. You can do various ways of getting chickens in here. I always find that this is the best method. And if I don't do it now, well, oh, there's one. What is all we need? More is better. I usually like to get at least 10 in here. So as I find more eggs, smart guy. I'll go ahead and throw them in here. Really, I mean, it kind of depends. If you wanted it to be most efficient, 10 to 20 is what you need. You can, like, if you have a lead, you can grab the chickens around or use seeds and let them follow you, but just find eggs in the world. They're everywhere. You can create an egg farm first, so you make sure you have enough for this. Yeah, I mean, it's small. It's 3 by 5. It takes a very small footprint. Should give myself extra space just in case. But that's not how I do things, now is it? You know what I can do? I can cheat. Cheating is allowed. So now I can use staircases any place I'm afraid that a block will screw it up. I'm concerned about that spot. I'm concerned about that spot and that spot. Basically anything that's got redstone through it, I don't want to screw up. See, on the outside, it looks fine. Is this necessary? I literally don't know. But it makes me feel better, so in that case, I'm calling it necessary. Okay, so this is a little bit decorative, a little bit industrial. Still have my windows so I can see, and I thought that, you know, a little interest back here. The chickens are still too small, and I haven't found any more eggs. I'll just keep a lookout for eggs, and as I find them, I'll load them up. Because I don't think just 3 chickens are going to really do it in there. Bob, is that you? Nope, oh, must have been Joe. Sorry, Joe. Okay, so let's do a quick update on fishing. You can see I've got a decent fishing rod now. It's also why I'm out of levels, as I merged 3 of them together. And quite frankly, I realized I can just fish in here. It's been fine. That way I can see where the carrots grow and I can steal them from the villager. It works out very nicely. So between that farmer with the carrots and the pumpkins and our fisherman, which I've got traded up to cod, salmon, tropical fish, and puffer fish, they're getting some good stuff. I fish for a little bit. I trade for a little bit. Get some emeralds for a little bit. And I keep buying new tools. I've got all 3 of these tools now. The ones I burn out all the time, I've got villagers for. One of the toolsmiths is about to unlock a diamond hoe because, as we all know, those are super important. Or not. Oh, also, I get quite a bit from beets. I breeded those 2 bees I had to get this 3rd one, and then used the flower to entice it over here to his new home. I want to breed up a couple of more. The idea here is that since his hive is here and the flowers are around this farm, he gets flowers and he gets his little dusty butt and pollinates these carrots, these crops, to grow faster. I don't know if that actually works or not. I mean, it does. The mechanic does work. I don't know if I've seen the benefits of it. We're trying to get out of this village into a town. And we're not going to do that by resting on our laurels. We're going to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and a bunch of other idioms that make no sense. A little time has passed, and I see we have our first little victim. Harvest? No, well, there's no good way of putting this. There's tomorrow night's dinner. Good job, chickens. Alright, so I haven't built anything yet. I've been wandering around, trying to think of the best thing to build, where to build, and then I realized that we've got an opportunity before us of these two matching buildings. And so what I'm thinking is we'll actually build a structure on top of both of them across them both. We'll go through some of the details as I get to them, but it's not outside of the realm of historical possibility, especially when we already have horses underneath them. So what I'm thinking is giant oak beams going all the way across a few spots, regular floors in there, and obviously some stairs leading up. And I will want to put in beds and workstations, but I'm not sure what kind yet. Just general things. I should put the stairs on this side because it's already got this ugly thing here, and we could end up, this is just a very wide alley. Yeah, it's a good idea. Alright, let me put in at least the floor, see where I got to, and we'll check back in. So it's a bit of a mishmash? Yeah, mishmash of woods. You can see I kind of blended in the birch and the oak from the original buildings. Fairly successfully. I mean, yeah, I guess those could be all oak. I just wanted a blend of it and to make it obvious that it was an add-on. For the roof, I don't want it to go in anymore, so I'll have it jut out. And what I'm thinking is some sort of stone at the visible part, at least. I added these as, little awnings for just to break up the flat front. The sides I think can remain flat because it's just they're kind of the new backs, as it were. The sides aren't as important, even though you're gonna be able to see this from just about the entire village right now. So yeah, it'll just be another flat roof, kind of like it was before, just because it's more industrial that way. And my plan for inside, you can see I've got got my lighting done. I'll throw carpets down, and I think I'm gonna have 6 beds across this side, and that way I can fit 6 workstations over here, and it just kind of utilizes the space nicely. These windows are on the floor just so they look right from the front. I mean, a lot of this is, quite frankly, architectural tricks that are used in real life. I got this double layer here, so it makes it look like the windows are nice and solid, the same, and they're not. They actually go to the floor. In all the excitement of getting builds done, I totally forgot to show the rest of that building. You'll see clips of it later on. I found a couple of eggs and thrown them in there, but mostly I got all these chickens just by breeding them with seeds because I finally remembered that was the thing. So now we should have enough. I don't know how many in there, half a dozen or so. Hello, future dinner. Why don't you grow up and become nummy, nummy, nummy? He'll do it, I'm sure. It's a slow-going process, but it'll eventually work. Oh, hey, look. It's a brand new, what do we call these things? Houses? Let's call it a house. My son says it's super ugly. He is not incorrect. I started making it with cobblestone instead of the sandstone. It was even worse. Whoops. Doesn't belong in there. Take that back. Hey, buddy, what you selling? Stone axe. Fine, maybe later, just so I can build up some decent tools. What I ended up doing is going over to the desert village over there. There was a weird floating bit, and I just took down part of that weird floating bit. The other building I did over here, let me get rid of this stupid map. Those things take up so much space. As I made a duplex out of this house. So this is what spawned in this village originally. I kind of split it up and built the mirroring image, but there was some ground here already, so I just, instead of leveling that out, I just went with the land. And this time I only put 2 workstations in here instead of, I already bought a stone axe or iron axe from him, instead of 3 like in the house next door, so it's a little bit easier to get to. I realize that as I'm adding more and more villagers, I'm running out of things I care for them to do. Because mostly I would just want to beef up the ones I have. So I go up here, and I've got my hard to get into librarian dormitory. Very pretty. I trade it with 1 librarian just to get bookshelves, because I'm assuming at some point I'll want those. But most of these things are all garbage. That's a different one. Let's see, what's this guy got? 14 for lure 3. Now I don't have lure 3, but I've got lure 2, and luck of the sea, I'll eventually pull a good fishing rod out of here. What do I care? It's the weaponsmiths and the toolsmiths. That's what I want to focus on beefing up and getting more things out of. I also need to get more bees. Bees. In order to get enough birch for the new house, I did replant my entire trees over here with all birch. And now I've got it kind of split between the 2. I figure I'll need wood of different kinds. Not that we'll be doing the whole birch and sandstone mix. It occurred to me later that if I had done stripped birch logs instead of the sandstone, it might look a little bit better and still have the same, very basic color. Oh well. I'm not sure how many villagers I have, so I'm not sure. 1, 2. Do I have a 3rd iron golem yet? I thought I saw one over here. They're everywhere. Or not. Dude, I'm trying to do a bit. Go harvest those carrots. Come on, I want to recreate what we just did. It's hilarious. Every so often in your busy day, you just gotta stop and smell the flowers. Apparently it didn't smell that good. Let me go get some You stole my carrots. Stop stealing my... Don't do it again. Come back here with those carrots. Nope. Stop stealing my carrots. Those are my carrots. Give me my carrots back. Carrots. Okay, that's too close, buddy. We got a mint plant around here. Oof. Alright, that about wraps it up for today. What do you got? I've been selling off all my sweet berries to this guy, so I'm out. I've got just a few left. Take these carrots. The chicken farm is, started. And as I'm spending more time around here, it'll just keep going through. Like I said, it's not that fast, but they end up working faster than you think. So I'm sure it'll produce enough food by the time I'm out of what I've already purchased. And got other places. I still have over a stack of chicken from the butcher when I was leveling them up. Here, you want to buy some carrots? Thanks, pal. Buddy. Guy. Stay away from the bees, man. You're going to get stung. Villagers are so stupid. Let's look at our book. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. So we're always going to be building more houses. That's fine. Hostile mob farm and a pumpkin farm, eh? I do have a leftover observer because I thought I would need 2 for the chicken farm, and I don't. Something to think about. Well, while I'm thinking about it, when you're thinking about it, we're all thinking about it. Let me go about my day. Harvest some stuff, sell some stuff. Maybe build some more houses. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to y'all later.